everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally going to do a law of attraction video. I actually filmed a law of attraction video maybe, I don't even know when it was, a while ago, a couple of weeks ago maybe, and I didn't like it because I'm really bad at explaining things, so I just deleted it. So I'm going to share some tips to help you like start your manifestation journey. Some of the things that have worked for me, and also someone asked me to share some books that I would recommend, so I'm going to share some of those. They're not all to do with manifestation, some of them are just to do with like self-help, but when you're like the best version of yourself, it's easier to manifest anyway because you're on like a high vibration. So yeah, let's just get started. I have like 4, 5, maybe 6 tips. The first tip I have is a manifestation letter. I spoke about this on my Instagram a couple of weeks ago. I wrote myself a letter. I'll link my Instagram below so you can go and watch that, and I spoke about it in my last vlog as well. Actually, I wrote myself a letter to the universe saying this is what I want, and this is the date that I want it by, and I just basically asked for everything I want. I always say like asking the universe for something is like asking Santa for something. When we were younger, like we'd ask Santa for things and we just expect to get them. So that's kind of the way the law of attraction works, in my opinion. So that's what I did. I wrote like a manifestation letter, or like a Santa letter, and I read it every night or every morning, and I visualize my life as if this has happened. So like I think about like how I would feel if I got these things, or like I just like kind of play in my head how my day would go if I got my manifestation. I also sleep with it under my pillow with some crystals. At the minute I'm using rose quartz. Let me check what I have under my pillow. Okay, so yeah, at the minute I'm sleeping with rose quartz, aventurine, I never know how to say that, clear quartz for like visualization, and I'm also going between tiger's eye and citrine. This is the first time I've used like a manifestation letter, and it's working really well for me, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated though, because I have a set date, and if it all comes true I'll let you know. Next tip is scripting, which is quite similar to the letter. I actually shared a post on my story and I said like there's no point asking for the same things over and over again. I didn't really explain it, and then I got some questions from people being like, oh my god, like I write my goals out every day, am I doing it wrong? No, you're not doing it wrong. I just didn't explain what I meant. So what I meant, Esme's like jumping about and my tripod is on the bed. What I meant was, when we script, we're kind of like asking the universe for something. So like the first time you script, you're like, this is what I want, this is how I want my life to look, and that's amazing. That is exactly how you do it. You script how you want your life to look, but once you've asked the universe for what you want, it's going to be coming to you. Like it's making its way to you through people, through opportunities, through things that happen in your life, through people leaving, through people coming in. It's happening, it's leading you to your manifestation. But you can keep scripting, but the best way to do it from then on is to show gratitude for what you already have, and like be happy with what you have already, because that's the best way to manifest. And like when you're grateful for what you have and also grateful for what's coming to you, you are aligning with your manifestation, and you're going to be on the frequency of what you're trying to manifest. Does that make sense? Because I know I confused some people when I said don't ask for the same things over and over again. You can ask for something and still script, but you just have to change the way you're scripting. So like if you're asking every night like, oh, I want this to happen, I want to manifest 5,000 euro, right? And you're like every night, I want to manifest 5,000 euro, I want to manifest 5,000 euro. You could potentially be creating like a barrier to your manifestation coming to you, because you are starting to like think in a lack mindset, because you're like, I don't have the 5,000 euro yet, so I have to keep asking for it. Once you've asked for it, that's enough. It is going to come to you. So instead of saying every night I want to manifest 5,000 euro, instead you can be like, I I'm so grateful that I won tenner in the lotto today, and I'm ready for more money to make its way to me. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Following on from that, the next tip is gratitude. I am like always saying gratitude is the most important thing, one of the most important things when it comes to the law of attraction, because you can't manifest good things and you can't attract good things to yourself if you're thinking, well, my life's shit anyway, like, you know. So you have to be grateful for what you already have. Once you're grateful for the life that you have already, you're making room for more good things to come to you. There's always people who are like, oh, well, bad things always happen to me. Yeah, because that's like, you're like, that's your mindset. You're not open to the possibilities of good things happening. Like if you wake up in the morning and think, I'm gonna have a really good day today, good things will happen. If you wake up and you're like, I'm in the worst mood ever, next thing you get up and you stub your toe and there's no coffee left, and then you're late for work and blah 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 blah. It's like a vicious cycle. I was like, what is the word there? It's like a vicious cycle. I actually have a movie to recommend. The message in it is so good. It's The Secret, but not The Secret like the documentary. It's like The Secret, the movie. I think it's called Born to Dream or something like that. It's on Netflix. You should watch it because it's really, really good. Even though it's very cringy, the message in it is so good. So yeah, gratitude is the most important thing. It's so important to be grateful for what you have while also like working towards what you want. And yeah, I don't know if I'm even explaining it well, but just be grateful. Like attracts like. So if you're thinking good things are coming, good things are coming, good things will come. If you're thinking like, oh, my life is going so well at the minute, it's gonna keep going well. The universe is like a mirror, okay? And when you are grateful, you're on a high vibration, high energy. So everything vibrates in this world, everything vibrates, everything is energy, okay? So this is your thought, this is your high vibrational thought, okay? And this is the universe. So if you are thinking good things are going to happen to me, then your high vibrational thought will go out to the mirror, the universe, and it will come back onto you. Whereas if you're thinking, I hate my life, everything goes wrong for me, like nothing good ever happens, like it's just shit, same thing's gonna happen. Energy, high vibes. Okay, does that make sense? So the next tip is acting as if and also letting go. So once you've asked for whatever it is that you want, your 5,000 euro, you just have to believe that it's coming. Like you just have to put so much faith in the universe and also yourself that you're gonna get it one way or the other. Whether it's through winning the lotto, getting a promotion at work, it's gonna come to you. So you just have to trust that it's coming. Like once you've asked, the best way to manifest is to have so much trust in the universe. Do not even think about how am I going to get it, is it going to come, when's it going to come. Just ask for it, and then you're like, it's coming, it is coming, like, and you just have to believe that. And it's hard to like wrap your head around that like once you've asked for it, it's going to come. But like I promise you, if you ask for something, you will get it if you follow my tips also. So yeah, just act as if you are wanting a promotion at work, bloody act as if you've already got that promotion. If you want a boyfriend, then you have to put yourself out there to find a boyfriend. You can't just sit at home and be like, okay, well I've asked the universe, so a boyfriend will come, he'll knock on my window now tonight. No, you have to go out and put yourself in the situation. I spoke about this before, how there seems to be like misinformation about the law of attraction out there now somehow, where if you just ask for something, it's gonna happen. Like you want to be a millionaire, it's not gonna happen if you just sit at home in bed. You have to like work towards it, but also trust that you're going to be led towards like the opportunities and the people and the things that are going to help you to get there. With letting go, I've kind of touched on this already with the scripting thing. If you're thinking like, oh, when will it come, how's it going to come, why isn't it here yet, you are creating like a barrier, and it's like you're living in a lack mindset. So we're going back to our mirror, right? Here's the mirror, here's your manifestation, and you're like, okay, I want €5,000, okay? Then you're like, it's making its way towards the mirror, and then it's like, oh, when will it come? You're creating a barrier. Stop it. It will come, okay? I feel like for this like tip, I'm just like, it will come. It will, I promise, okay? Just don't overthink it. I know it's really, really hard to like not worry about like money and not worry about like when's things gonna come, when are things gonna get better, but they will. It will come. You just have to believe, you just have to trust, and you just have to keep like working towards it and keep trusting that you will get there. The universe will help you, and the things, people and opportunities that will help you get there will come into your life. My last tip is visualization and affirmations. I literally love visualization and affirmations. So visualization for me, I do like a guided visualization meditation at night. I'm sure everyone knows what visualization is. It's kind of like imagining what your life would be like if your manifestation came. I use a guided one because I can't concentrate. I have very bad attention span, so I have to use a guided one. I'll link one below. It's really, really good. But the reason why I like visualization is because it gets me excited. Like, it gets me excited for my manifestation to come true. And when you're like excited and like you're like, oh my god, like I cannot wait, like it's gonna be so good, you're not worrying like when's it gonna come, how's it gonna come. You're just like in the moment, and you're like you're on a high vibrational like frequency, so that really helps it to come towards you. You're also, when you're like excited and like, oh my god, you're like giddy thinking about it, then that is like you're kind of already being grateful for it, if that makes sense. So I really, really, really love visualization. It just gets me so excited, and also it keeps me going. Like whenever I visualize, I'm like, okay, like I can see that is, because sometimes, you know, you doubt yourself. Sometimes I'm like, is that what I want? Like, will I get there? Like, I don't know, like blah blah. Like self-doubt, like we all experience it. But when I visualize, I'm like, I can see it, and I'm like, oh my god, like that is gonna happen. Like I really believe it, and I can literally see myself in that situation. So it just helps me like believe in myself a bit more, you know. And then affirmations are so good if you're really struggling with like self-doubt, believing in yourself, confidence, self-esteem issues, anything. Affirmations are amazing. I'll link the one that I listen to every single day. I swear I listen to this every day. I put it on, it's like 11 minutes, and I do my yoga while I listen to it, and it has made such a difference in my life. I love it. And then sometimes I put it on when I'm going to sleep, or I listen to a different one. I listen to a meditation every night before I go to sleep. But yeah, affirmations are so good. It really like drills it into your head that you are amazing. Like, even just pick one affirmation and say, I don't know, let me think now. The one I love this one so much. It's in the video that I will link below. It's, the more I love myself, the more love I receive, and the more love I have to offer. How nice is that? I love that one so much. So yeah, that's my favorite one. I think I am worthy of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you know. They're just like little reminders to yourself that you can literally do anything like that you want. Like, isn't it crazy that we're here like in this moment? When I start thinking about it, then I swear my soul leaves my body. But we're here now. Like, why wouldn't we be able to get anything that we want? Like, does that make sense? I don't know. That's just the way I think. That is my tips anyway. That's all I have for the moment. I have my book here. I wrote them down last night. I'm gonna get the books now that I would recommend. I probably should have had them sitting ready, but I didn't. So I'll be back in a sec. A few books here that I would recommend. I have two that I read on Audible. I listened to them like. One is Make Your Bed, and the second one is On Yourself. Really, really good. Second one is so good. Make Your Bed was really good too. But basically the message in Make Your Bed was just like, make your bed in the morning. If you can do that simple task, you can do anything. And then the other one was really good, really motivating. Not necessarily to do with like the law of attraction, but like a really good self-help book. Next one I'm going to recommend is, of course, The Secret. I had to say this one because this is like the law of attraction bible. Like literally, I think I've read this probably like 6 times. Like so good, and every time I read it I'm like, I learn something new, or something new like sticks out to me. So definitely, I'm sure you all have read this probably already anyway, but if you haven't, you need to pick yourself up a copy and read it. Next one I would recommend has been like all over Instagram for the past like year. I've read it twice. Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. You have all seen this. This to me is like a simple version of The Secret. It's really easy to understand, and it's like just like a quick read. Like it's nothing like, you know, really complicated. Some of these books, like you really have to think about them and take notes and stuff. This is like so easy to understand. I would definitely recommend this one if you're not a big reader. This is just like very clear, very easy to understand. Like it's just like very simple. This book also touches on the law of vibration, which is obviously another law of the universe that is like key to manifestation. I'll talk about it again. I think I talked about it before. But yeah, I'm not going to get into it now. Next book I would recommend isn't really to do with like the law of attraction, but it's a really good self-help book, and I think everyone needs to read it. I've been talking about it so much. My last vlog, I swear, I think I mentioned it like 3 times. The Mastery of Love. Like this book is incredible. It's basically just about like how we perceive relationships. I would definitely recommend reading it. I loved reading this book. Like every night I was like, I can't wait to go to bed and read my book. And like when I was halfway through, I was like, I actually don't want to like finish this book. I want to like read it again. Like once I finish it, I was like, I want to read it again. Really good book. I actually haven't read this one, but I've read like the original sort of copy of it. So this is You Are a Badass at Making Money. This is the next book I'm going to read. It's by Jen Sincero. I listened to You Are a Badass through audiobook last year, and as soon as I finished it, I went back and like listened to it again. Like I listened to it twice in a row. So good. So I'm really excited to read this one. Apparently like this one is amazing. I follow Ringrose on YouTube. If you don't know her, you need to watch her because she does all like law of attraction, manifestation, journaling, and she said every time she reads this she like makes more money. So I'm like, can't wait to read this. But yeah, You Are a Badass was so good. I'm actually going to buy the hard copy and read it again. It was so good. So that is my little law of attraction, manifestation tips and tricks video. I hope it made sense. I know sometimes I'm not the best at explaining things, but I hope you've got the general gist of what I was talking about. If you have any questions, feel free to just message me on Instagram as always. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.